Now, 2 stars from Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Happy to welcome Owen Teague and Kevin Durand. Great to have you both here.
Hey.
We're having a great conversation about apes.
Yeah,
right on. and I read that you actually did spend some time with apes to prepare for this role, and you connected with one named Bentley.
Yeah. So I went to a sanctuary in Florida about an hour from where I grew up called the Center for Great Apes. And I spent a week just observing the chimpanzees there. And one who was young, this young kind of still finding his way chimpanzee, Bentley, he had this look like he kind of knew more than everybody else. Like he kind of knew something about me that maybe I didn't know, and there's this curiosity, and it was the first part of finding Noah.
Oh my gosh.
It was really cool.
I know, you look that way right now, the way you're looking at us, like with those eyes. Like, stop it.
Well, it's weird because Noah's eyes are my eyes.
Yeah.
It's like
he literally changed it. Do your Noah face really quick.
I'm telling you.
You're kind of freaking me out.
I know, a little bit. Hey, Kevin, we were talking about this in the break. Many of us remember the original Planet of the Apes, 1968. You said that inspired you to become an actor?
I used to beg my mom to put it on TV, and she would be reluctant because she'd know that I would end up behind the couch, hiding, and I'd be peeking over, just kind of going, "Well, the apes are talking again." And then she finally says, "Well, no, they're actors behind the masks." And I was like, "Somebody does that for a living?" And she was like, "Yeah." And that's when I was like, "Oh my God, I could do that for a living?" And, you know, here I am 173 years later.
You look really good, Kevin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cold baths. Yeah,
those cold plunges.
Yeah, cold plunges.
Well, I'm glad it inspired you.
Yeah. And, I mean, you know, the whole time on this movie, I think Owen and I particularly, like, we met as apes. First.
we did. Our first interaction was as apes.
So how do apes greet each other?
Yeah.
Shall we demonstrate?
Yeah.
We'd love to see this.
So he came up to me, and I was sitting there going, I had only aped with one person at this point in the small room in the basement, and I was very nervous about aping, and I was like, and then all of a sudden he kept putting his arm out, and I was like, "What is your name?" "Noah." "I am Proximus. I must tell you some things." And we went off on a 45-minute improv.
Yeah.
This would be one of my favorite things I've ever seen.
And we told each other things that really changed the relationship that lived on the script.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
and a lot of
so much.
Yeah, and it kind of became, a lot of it became part of the movie.
Very cool.
Pieces of it, because we found these truths that really rang true with both of us. So.
Yeah.
Well, as good as this was right here, we're going to watch a clip. Okay, we're going to see you really know. Okay, here we go.
What a wonderful day!
Are we thankful for the words of Caesar?
We are thankful.
Do we bend our heads?
We bend.
Say his words. Say his words! What a wonderful day!
What a wonderful day!
But that's you, Proximus Caesar.
Say his words. Say his words. I am scared.
But you can tell, you said it, but you can tell, you had so much fun with this. How did you come up with the voice, though?
Well, we started in ape school. Which, whenever I say that, I get them out. I forget that that's a funny concept.
Yeah.
We started ape school. It's not funny, it's real. And Alain Gauthier, who came over from Cirque du Soleil to work with us, kind of broke down the differences anatomically, physiologically, between our specific apes. I was a bonobo, and in real life, I'm a French-Canadian lumberjack. And we were like, okay, well then how does my body move like this body? And so weeks of figuring out the body and seeping character, and then all of a sudden, Alain asked me a question as Kevin,
And all of a sudden, Proximus was born.
and I don't know where it came from. It felt like this organic thing that happened, and he grabbed the phone and videotaped it, sent it to the director, and we were like, okay, that's it. And
Wow.
and yeah, it felt good, and now I can't stop. My wife's like, can he like go on vacation for a while, and you could just be you for a while, and I don't know how to.
Oh, the inside scoop on one of your upcoming projects. My daughter Elliot was a production assistant on Griffin in summer at the Tribeca Film Festival. What is it about?
It's a wonderful movie. It's very strange. It's about a 13-year-old aspiring playwright, not me, who his mom is kind of, you know, struggling and needs some help around the house, and she hires this handyman who is an ex-performance artist from New York City who's just a miserable human being. That's who I play, of course. Yeah, and it becomes quite a disaster.
We look forward to seeing it first. Keynote Planet
Yes.
that opens exclusively in theaters tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming in.